When I step onto the field, I have to believe that I'm the best. Because my mindset, as I said, was very clear from the first time I started playing this game. I'm not going to allow anyone to think that I'm just a pushover on the field. It's not to disrespect anyone, but it's belief in my own abilities. That fine, you have the ball in hand, but if you get it wrong, you know you're getting hit for runs. And I'm going to stand here all day. If you get me out and you bowl a great spell, hats off to you. But the next time I'm going to be here again. So make sure that you bring your A game. And that's the mindset that I try and get into invariably.
I always knew that nothing else can distract me from achieving my goal. But the immediate distractions were too many. Traveling to other countries, going out, regularly, having drinks with friends, and just not being that focused. But the one thing that remained constant was every time I was down, every time I hit rock bottom, somehow I was able to put everything aside and say, right, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to get back up.
When I sat down and thought about it, I was like, wow, I haven't actually touched a bat for 30 days, which is, I haven't done that ever in my life. And that's when I sat down and thought, I was like, hold on. I came to the realization that I was kind of trying to fake my intensity a bit recently. No, I can do it. You're competitive and you're convincing yourself, no, I have the intensity. But your body is telling you to stop. Your mind's telling you to just take a break and step back. I'm looked at as a guy who's been mentally very strong. I am, but everyone has a limit and you need to recognize that limit. Otherwise, things can get unhealthy for you. और जब एक माहौल ऐसा बन जाता है कि आपको सब लोग आपके प्रोफेशन की आइडेंटिटी से देख रहे हैं, तो somewhere you start losing perspective as a human being. तो वो चीज़ें मुझे समझ आई इस बार कि who am I as a human being? The love and support drives me. But that cannot be the representation of who I am. The demands of that position cannot be the representation of who I am.
How is it that you have played an innings like that and you've still not broken a sweat?
Well, I'm quite aware of what I eat. As far as I'm concerned, at my age, at 34, going into the mid-30s and the late 30s, I think diet for me is the most important thing. That keeps me in prime shape. Mentally, I'm always available and fresh. To go out there and put my best foot forward and give my 100% effort for the team.
There's a chance to fail and succeed in every moment. And that's a very rare thing to have. That's where your composure is tested the most and your character is tested the most. And then once you overcome those fears and those doubts, you become a better version of yourself. We work towards certain goals, but there's a degree of success and failure attached to it. If you talk about exams as well, there's certain kind of nervousness we feel when the results are about to arrive. You don't feel that sense of nervousness when you're actually giving the exam. Yes, you might or might not know what you're doing, but there's still a space where for a few days